I love Sonic the Hedgehog. He's been a part of my life since the day I was born, right next to Mario and Mega Man. When I say I love this series, I mean I love this series. I played most of the game, watched most of the shows, watched all the movies, and about any clothes, and many other things. I was always a big fan of the modern iteration of the series. I remember having Sonic Adventure 2 battle and seeing the intro cutscene, and I was like, yo, this is peak. This game combined with Sonic X airing on 4Kids every Saturday was like the best thing in the world to me back then. Nowadays, my opinion on modern Sonic has slightly shifted because some of the games in the 2010s, like Sonic Lost World, and the game that came out after Sonic Lost World, and the game that came out after the game that came out after Sonic Lost World. Despite all this, I still love this series to death, and I probably will until the day I die. I don't care about this one though. Yeah, the classic games didn't hit as much as the modern games for me. Like, I don't know, I see this cool talking hedgehog who fought gods, put the world back together, and killed King Arthur and the girl who didn't want to die, but bro was like, girl, I do not care, and stabbed her. Just to get back to the stupid little rat who rushes me because I didn't pause the game. Snapping his finger and shit like he's important. Like, calm down, little bro. Now, hot take aside, you'll probably wonder, why am I making a video on Sonic 2 then? Like, you don't care about the classic game, so why are you doing this? And to that, I say, I don't know. Okay, before we talk about the game, I want to talk about the history of Sonic. I want to talk about why he was created in the first place. You know, for people who want to get into the series. And don't worry, I did my research. I know what I'm talking about. So let's get into the history of Sonic Maurice Hedgehog. Did my research. No the fuck I didn't. So back in the day, Sega was going crazy in the arcade scene. They had many arcade classics such as this game, that game, and this game. And while they were really successful here, on the console side of things, although the Sega Genesis was out during the time, it wasn't doing anything compared to the competition. The competition being a small indie team named Nintendo. Nintendo was killing at the time because of a small indie game character named Mario. Everyone loved Mario, and with Super Mario World coming out soon, he was going to be known as the best mascot of all time. Sega also had a mascot, but it was Alex Bernard Kidd. Although Alex Kidd was somewhat decent, it wasn't beating Mario. So Sega was like, we need a new mascot right now. So Sega fired his unprofitable ass and went to work on a new mascot. However, they had no good ideas for one, so they just kind of sat here. Luckily, two random ass Sega employees came in and was like, hey, y'all still need a new mascot? Yeah. Can I make it blue? You got it, boss. The two quickly went away to work on a new mascot. And a little while later, they came back and was like, alright, y'all, we present to you the new mascot of Sega. And an icon was born. Bro, when Sonic dropped, he was everywhere. He was on commercials, cereal boxes, a billboard, a regular on SNL for some reason. And it was all because of a hit game named Sonic the Hedgehog. But for the narrative, let's say Sonic 2 did it. Sonic 2 was a big hit around the world thanks to its high-speed gameplay and because of Sonic's new sidekick, Tails. Y'all know who Tails is, I don't gotta explain who he is. Nah, the game was a hit back then, but is it a hit now? I don't know. But let's finally talk about the game to see if it's as good as people say it is. So the game started off with that's not Sonic. So Sonic Origins Plus let me play as Amy, who's my #1 favorite Sonic character. And I recorded this footage months ago, and I don't feel like re-recording. So like, oops. So the game started off for Emerald Hill Zone, and it's a decent little opening stage. Like, it's nothing crazy. It's just fun. That's it. Okay, so since I don't have much more to say about Emerald Hill, let's talk about the special stages real quick. I don't like it. They're not really fun to me and kind of annoying to do, but they're not too bad on Sonic Origins since you could just restart the stage when you die. Sonic Rush did it better though. Anyways though, Camera Compliance pretty good. I love how fast paced this stage is. Like, you're constantly moving at 1,000,000 miles per hour and it's so fun. Especially this part right here in the beginning of Act 2 with this long ass slope. It's just like Sonic Forces. I also love the look of this stage so much. Like, I don't know how we got from green grass area to a polluted ass city out of nowhere, but it's peak. Hey, shout out to all the people who couldn't get past this block section right here. Like, You're so bad. Next up is Aquatic Ruin. I think it's one of the best water levels in the entire series. I like that if you're good enough, you could just not go in the water at all. Like, that's just so fire to me. These slime enemies can go though. Like, go away. Also, these robots need to stop busting through the walls. Like, bro, you're not Kool-Aid, man. Oh yeah, face ass. Casino Night is the first casino level in the entire series. Spring Yard Zone technically counts as the first casino level, but for the narrative I'm trying to push, nah. This is like the best looking stage in my opinion. Like, I really like the colors on this stage. I always love casino-like areas in games, and this stage is probably the reason why I like them. Like, it just looks like a casino. Yeah, no shit. Now for the stage itself, it's alright. One thing I kinda don't like in this stage is the music. It's not a bad song at all. I just wish it was a bit more upbeat. Hilltop Zone is the best stage in the entire game. Mr. Caves is alright. In terms of level design, it's not too crazy, but the aesthetic is nice. The cave look makes it stand out a lot compared to the other stages. Also, this is the only stage in Sonic history where it has a secret entrance to another stage. This is Hidden Palace Zone, a cut level from the original game. It's so far that they brought the stage back along with new shit. Like, it has new boss, new enemies, new music, I think. I don't know, I haven't heard this song before. I need Sega to do more stuff like this. Like, this is so fire. Anyway, the stage is just okay. Hey y'all, it's late night editor me. And I forgot to talk about Oil Ocean. So I thought I would go record it real quick, right? And these are my notes. So, I guess the stage sucks. I don't know. Alright, this might sound crazy, but Metropolis is not that bad. Like, I get it. I really get it. But I think it's kind of fun. Like, I kind of like the bullshit enemy placements and the, Hey, y'all know Sky Chase? It's a really harmless stage. Like, it's not that bad. It don't even take that long to beat. However, I fucking hate this next stage. Like, dog, I hate Wing Fortress so much. There's nothing here that I like. I don't like how the stage look at all. Like, I don't care for this aesthetic. I hate this song so much. Like, I can't stand this song. And the worst part about the stage is that they shot down Tails for no reason. And I really feel like they only did it because Eggman was paid by the government to do so. And then, like, when he did it, and finally, we're on Death Egg Zone. Okay, so this stage is different because instead of being like an actual traditional level, it's just a boss fight area. You have to fight two bosses here. The first one being Silver Sonic, who's not really that hard because after a few attempts, I beat him pretty easily. And then there's the Death Egg Robot, who is actually the hardest boss in the entire series. I have never struggled against a Sonic boss so much in my life until I played this. I don't know if the boss has janky hitboxes or something, or I'm just really bad at this, but I was stuck on this boss for like a good hour and a half. This would not be as hard if they gave me at least one ring. That's all I really need is one ring. They give you nothing for this. They expect you to perfect this. They expect some goo goo gaga doo doo in pants kids to beat this, and that's insane to me. What is their issue? But eventually I've beaten it, and that's it, I've beaten the game, I don't know. Sonic 2 is so good that even my modern Sonic loving ass can like it. I have my issues though, like Wing Fortress is right there, and the lack of modern Sonic is crazy. But also at the same time, this game has Chemical Plant, Aquatic Base, and Hilltop Zone, also known as the best stage in the entire series by the way, makes up for all my issues with the game. But also they shot down Tails, so 2 out of 10.